Good, good.
Okay.
Fine. Yes.
Dorian live started.
Okay. All right, guys, I want to welcome you being on one of the first Tr8de.ai meetings. It's just a quick overview of what we're going to do, what we're trying to do going forward before the launch, and some background here. All right. The why. All right. So the why are we doing this? Tr8de.ai. Tr8de.ai was built in a way that we could grow and have some control and some ownership in what we're doing. In a lot of ways, we've kind of got lucky in the sense that this group gets to test out the beta version of Tr8de.ai for the next 90 days after May 15th, the beta launch. You guys get to test it out. You get to build your communities, set up your affiliate network.
Okay.
Okay, if we can make sure everybody's muted that's coming on. You could build your communities, set up your networks, and get ready for the beta launch. On the beta launch, we get to start on May 15th using the bot and testing the bot and also setting up your teams with the bot, which I think is critical. And what makes this bot exciting is it's a no-win, no-fee type of thing. The bot is basically free. If the bot works, then it costs $1 per successful trade. If the bot doesn't work, then trades are free. So basically with this bot, with Tr8de.ai, you only have to pay for profitable trades. Only have to pay for profitable trades. Now, what does that cost? That is $1. So a $1 equivalent. So every profitable trade that the bot makes, it's equivalent to $1. If the bot is not successful, the trade is free. And I can tell you about 60 to 70% of the trades are successful right now with the bot since we've been testing it for the last like 6 or 7 months. I'd say 60 to 70% of the trades have been successful, which is huge when you think of things. The bot does have to take some small losses. It has to in order to learn and grow. Think of the AI bot as a baby. Its goal is to learn from itself, grow from the market, and have a consistent, steady rate of return or success rate on the trades. The other key thing is the funds are 100% in the control and in your hands. The account is your account. Your accounts are set up on centralized exchanges at first, like Coinbase or crypto.com. And I know some of you are saying, well, Dorian, we don't like Coinbase because it's centralized or it's governed and it has to work in confines with the restrictions of each government. So why did we choose Coinbase and Coinbase and Binance in the beginning? For obviously trust. Coinbase and Binance are some of the largest exchanges in the world. Their liquidity is non-deniable. Getting approval to use and beta test our bot on companies and exchanges like Coinbase and Binance, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to fly through those compliances. But what that does is it gives you a level of trust that, you know, all of us that's been in other programs, we really can't afford to be involved with anything where we just don't have the control of the trust. So having Coinbase and Binance initially was a form of building trust. The bot has no control over withdrawals. It only has control to do execution only on reading access of your API access. It's a plug and play type of thing. So you plug the bot in, you forget about it, and you collect your earnings at the end of the month. Basically, each bot on the average would do about 30 trades in a month. The bot's not designed. It's not designed to just arbitrarily just do trades just to get a profitable trade. It's going to think it through. It's going to look and test all markets. And it's not just going to do trades just to do them. It's going to do trades to have a large or high percentage of win rate, which is why we're able to average 60 to 70% win rate on the bot. The bot is a scalable system. We'll be able to use 4 to 8 bots to start. By the time the launch, after the beta launch happens on August 15th, we will have about 25 bots. The bots will be able to work on crypto markets, forex markets, and the stock exchange. We'll also be able to do gold, bonds, and other things, be scalable with it. So I think that's exciting. The other part, we have, I think, a realistic affiliate program. We've all been in programs where the affiliate program eats up all the profitability for the product. This is a product that we have. This is your baby. You get the beta tested. You get to have input in it, in its design before launch. You get to play a part in that. All of you on the beta do. And the affiliate program, the other thing that I like about the affiliate program is we have a 15% payback to the affiliates, capped. It's not one of those things where the affiliates can suck up all the profits where there's no money for the product. So we can go 3 tiers deep, 3 levels deep, 5% per level, capped at 15%. We're not going over 15%. The good news by that is we don't have to worry about the affiliates eating up the profit, so there's no money going into the design and into the product so it can compete in the open market. That is huge. That 15% cap, well, some will say, well, Dorian, I would love to be able to go 7, 8, 9, 10 deep with my affiliates so I can make all the money in the world. But let's just think this through. If we allowed the affiliate program to pay you on above 3 tiers deep, then we can get to the point where 120% or more money than the bot is bringing in is going into you. Not that you're not important, but we need more of the money to go to the product. And that is critical. So it's a $1 per RIN reoccurring monthly income that's possible for you guys that get the first link. And I can tell you, everybody that's a part of Tr8de.ai platform in the beginning, everybody that's in the Telegram group, you are going to be the first ones to have the affiliate links. No one's going to be able to come into Tr8de.ai without your affiliate link. That is important. And we've got a huge opportunity during beta before launch. And I broke down some simple numbers, but to kind of give you an idea, payouts, you're going to share 15 cents, 15% of every dollar goes to our affiliates. Payouts to the affiliates go on the 1st and the 15th of the month. The 1st and the 15th of the month. Those payouts can go, if you choose, into a centralized account, if you'd like Coinbase, and you pay, you deal with your government, or you can have the payouts go to a decentralized account as well. So you can have your affiliate, some of you have huge markets. I know you do. I know a lot of you by name. I've seen a lot of you are some of my friends. And I know you've got huge markets, but just to kind of give you an idea. And if you had a small group of 60 on your first line, and that 60 loved the product and they used it and they sent out their affiliate markets, it's not unrealistic or out of the realm that they could have 100 members testing the product on their second line. And it's not unrealistic on their third line that they could have 160 members on their third line for a total of 350 to 360 members total. I can tell you that by itself could be an income, an ongoing income of $3,000 to $4,000 a month, just from profitable trades, as long as the bot is consistent. And that affiliate income is yours, it's scalable, and that's before the launch. So basically, you guys get the opportunity to not only test it, but grow your communities and get ready before it hits the market. And we got 25 and 30 and 50 bots going. The numbers gets insane. And so what we want you to do as we look at this 15% across 3 levels, those of you that are lucky enough in the beginning to be a part of the Telegram group and get the first affiliate links, I've seen where programs start modestly, where there's 100, 200, 500, 10,000, 200,000 members in a group if it's successful. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people where I started with 100, 200 people that were following me, and then it went to 10,000, 100,000, 200,000. This can be scalable like that. And in the beginning, before it hits the open market, the world could be your downline. How about that? The world is your downline. I don't know what the numbers could be then, but I did run some numbers, and they're quite impressive. So what can you do? Get members to join our Telegram group. We want to expand that group and membership in the Telegram group before the launch. That's what you could do right now. That's where the information is going to go. It's going to be focused on all things AI, the bot, and the numbers that we come out with. There will be another meeting after this, and I'm going to break down the numbers. I just want to make sure they're right before I put them on paper. But I want to break down a plan where each and one of you can start to build your network now. And so that's going to be our second meeting. So you want to do yourself a favor, do us a favor, help us out to have a really good beta launch date and help us get to an awesome, great August 15th launch date. So beta launch is invite only, May 15th, huge opportunity for you. Public launch outside of our group is August 15th. The whole goal here is to prove our worth and take ownership of this affiliate thing before the public launch. Okay. What I'd like to do is open this up real quick. And I want to have some key questions, smart questions. Oh, I just see Daniel. Wow. Hey, Daniel. I was talking, I didn't see you. Let me make you a
Hello,
co-host.
brother. How are you guys? Good evening.
What's up? Guys, if you don't know Daniel, Daniel is very important to me. He is like a brother from Italy. We've been working together for the last 6, 7 years, and we've become family. The only difference is he's Italian and I'm an American, but we are definitely one. And he is going to definitely have one of the first affiliate leaks, and he's going to be an important man to all of you. Why do I say he's important to all of you? Because he is going to have the link. You're going to have to get the link from him. Okay. And there's only so much I can do, but our goal is to help everyone have a community and take advantage of this. And Daniel's important to that. So what I want to do is I want to see if there is some questions. I would like to have some dialogue here with a few of you, definitely.
Okay, Dorian, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Okay, sir. I have collected 4 questions from the community over the last few days. So if I can go through them with you right now, is that okay?
Yes, I can. I'm sure can.
Awesome. Okay, to begin with, so the first question is, how does Tr8de.ai plan to handle increasing user demand while maintaining stability and performance?
Okay, that is absolutely a great question. We are looking at it in a way to keep the infrastructure scalable while maintaining fund and security over time. What we're trying to do is we're going to cap the beta launch at $500 US per trade. And the reason why we're doing that is obviously this is beta. You guys are part of the beta. Upon launch, General Kev, we will be able to do unlimited trades, the unlimited money's there. But during the beta, to keep it scalable, we want to keep risk tied to $500 cap per trade. And what the bot will do is it will only risk 10% of that $500. That's it. And that is what we're trying to do to keep people from wrecking themselves. Also, Kev, while we're looking at this, we try to limit it to our group in the beginning and also to control the outcome. Obviously, in the beginning, we didn't want it to be in a situation where we had 100,000 or 200,000 people tested in the beginning. So we wanted to keep it to this small group first and then branch out from there on August 15th, if that makes sense.
Okay, makes perfect sense to me, mate. Yeah. Okay, are you ready for question 2?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what resources will be available to help users succeed with Tr8de.ai?
Well, I can tell you, we have, since we've been using AI technology, and we kind of got lucky, we've got an AI bot that some of you with large communities or small communities can attach the AI bot to your communities. Now, this AI bot can speak all languages. You can write and ask, your community can write a question and ask a question, and the AI bot is connected to the resources to answer the question. And it will answer the question in a nice, professional, controlled voice. So pretty much those of you that have 10,000, 5,000, 100,000 communities or whatever you have, you don't have to spend a lot of time teaching people how and what to do and how to set up the bot. The AI will answer the question for them, for you, and keep it moving. And it doesn't matter what language they're speaking. The other thing, it is a zero learning type of deal. Think of it as a 9-year-old baby can use it. All you have to do is connect the bot and it will do the configurations, read your account, and start the trades accordingly. That's simple. You start the bot, it sets itself, you forget about it, and you collect your money. We wanted to make it simple so non-traders could just plug and play and watch their earnings at the end of the month.
Okay, mate, sounds that easy. It sounds like I can use it as well.
You might, with your brain, Kevin, you might find it quite boring because I know you like to look at a lot of data and interfaces. And there's another side to that. There's 2 sides to plugging into this. There's one side where you're looking at your Coinbase account or your Binance account, and you could see the trades real time going through. There's another side where you're looking at the back office where you could see the testing that's going on. You can see the numbers, the percentages. You can look and see what your team is doing, what they're trading, what their profits margins are. You can see pretty much everything. That back-end interface is better than anything I've ever seen before. I can say that's probably worth about $2.5 million now if they were to sell that on the open market. Obviously, it's ours. We can add anything we want to that back office. But what I can say is it's so impressive. You'll be able to see the trades going through. On Coinbase or the back ends, you'll be able to see the logarithms the thing is using. You'll be able to see what your teams are doing, and you'll be able to reach out your teams to your teams through the back office to people that may be struggling a little bit. They might have credits to use for the trades that may not have used them. They might have large communities, but they may not be moving properly or in a direction that you think they should move. And you will be able to reach out through the system like you've never seen before.
Okay, mate, that sounds really advanced, and you've actually touched on the answer for the third question I've got for you. So let's try and expand on this one. Dorian, what makes Tr8de.ai different from any other trading bot or platform?
I would say the main thing, as I've been doing some research now, guys, I a long time ago made my own bot, and it was successful for a short period of time. A short period of time. Did I make a lot of money? Yes, I made 7 figures using it, but I also lost money too, a lot of money too. And to have a bot, what makes this different is this bot, you don't have to pay a subscription fee. Most bots, you have to pay $99 a month, $200 a month, up to $500 and more a month for successive bots to use them. So what makes us different, I think, my opinion, is you don't have to pay for anything unless there's a profitable trade. If there's a profitable trade, it's $1. The average cost per bot you're going to end up paying, if there's 30 possible trades for the month, well, guess what it costs you? $30. And you decide to send that. You don't have to, if you don't want to use the bot anymore, well, you just don't pay the fee. And guess what? You won't use the bot. So think of it like this. It's free to use basically for the most part. If the bot is successful, you're going to have to pay for the credit of the trade. If you want to continue to use the bot, your choice, you decide to pay for the credit of the trade. Not our choice, not the bot's choice, but your choice. And I think that's powerful. The power's in your hands, a free marketing system where you decide if the product is worth it to continue. The other part that I think sets it apart is that we are operating in the sense that it's going to be very transparent. Everything's going to be transparent. We've all been in programs where we've been on the outside looking in and we couldn't see what's going on. On our back-end interface, guys, it's almost got too much stuff. Now, you nerdy guys are going to love it. I don't think of myself as a detailed person. I'm more of a broad thinker. The more detailed I get sick, dizzy, and I want to faint. But when you look at things, look at this. You detailed guys, like Kevin, you're a very detailed man. You are going to have more data to look at, and you're just going to be in a detailed heaven. Me, I'm going to be sick to my bones looking at it, and I'll be counting on you detailed people to keep me caught up to date. I just care that the bot works every month. I'll be a plug and play and forget kind of guy.
Yeah, sure. So in effect, then, you've covered all eventualities. Those people that don't know a great deal about the technicalities, it's going to be an easy to use interface. Whereas on the other flip side of the coin, for people like me, that absorbs data by the second, it's going to be full of information which will help me move forward. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. It's going to be incredible. And for people like you, General Kev, you will be able to really break the numbers down for your team to help them out in a scale that most people would not, they would die for.
Absolutely.
Other programs we've been into, What we've always had is issues in affiliate programs. We just couldn't see where the money was coming from. We couldn't see where our networks were coming from. We had to kind of guess, and we had to work hard to do that. This is not one of those things.
Yeah, it certainly seems a simple but really effective, setup. Okay, moving on to my last question, Dorian. My last question, where are we? How will Tr8de.ai scale its user base after the beta launch?
Well, to kind of think of it, and I kind of touched on this before. We will be using influencers, guaranteed. Some of you are influencers now. But for the most part, we're counting on this group to start us out after the beta launch, to give you guys the opportunity to take control of this thing. So it's your opportunity right now to take control and own the open market. That 15% commission on every dollar made could be extensive. I kind of told you what the numbers would be for 360 people. I could tell you what the numbers would be for 100 people. If your affiliate link was sent out to 50 or 100 people, let's say 50 people on your first line, and they were happy. I ain't doing that. All right, guys, you need to mute. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
And they were happy with their gains. Their 6 to 10% or whatever they made, they were just happy with the consistent gains in the market. Those 60 people or those 50 people or whatever the number is, 10, 5, 1, they're going to send their referral link out to someone else and they're going to use it too. So it's easy to go from 50 to 100 to 300 on a scalable motion. And just to give you some numbers, and I'm going to break this down more in detail later, but 100 people, just 100 people could be easily 600 to 1,200 a month in affiliate income. Just sending their referral link out. 1,000 to 3,000 people, it could be anywhere from that 3,000 mark to 6,000 a month in continual income, depending on how many bots the people use. Those of you that have 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 communities, the numbers can get a little bit ridiculous. I'm talking 100,000, 360,000 to even 7 figures or $1 million a month consistently. And to tell you why that happens, when I was first using bots, I used to wonder, like I had $18,000 traded in my bot, and I used to wonder, how did I pay $200,000 in fees today? And if you had to guess why that happened, it happened because my bot was doing 200 to 300 trades a day between 2 a.m. and 7 a.m. before the United States market opens. And so those fees I was paying was off the gains I was making. So I didn't see the fees. I was spending more in fees than the gains I was actually making from the bot. So think about this in the same manner. It's just the fees are cheaper. The fees are cheaper. So guys, before we get it into the Forex market, the stock market, the bonds, the gold, before it goes there, and it's going there after the true launch, you want to have your community set up, because if it's working, people are going to continue to pay for the credits to use the bot, and that's your ongoing annuity of income, and it's scalable from there, guys. It gets ridiculous from there. The world can be your oyster. And what you do with that money, that's on you. That's on you, what you do with it. But I tell you what, I feel we've got lucky. This landed in our hands. We've got an opportunity. Those are some great questions.
Okay, Dorian, I'm going to throw in another question if you don't mind. You've just been talking about the 3-month beta phase. Is what you're saying that 3-month beta phase is going to give those members that are on board now, that are on board within those first 3 months, it's almost going to put them in the front driving seat? And to expand on that question, I'm going to say, will there be sufficient training slides, etc., for the members that want to get on board in those first 3 months and ongoing, obviously? But I want to try and reassure members that the help will be there, and it won't just be a case of launching the project and expecting everybody to fumble around and find the way around it. So can you speak about that, Dorian?
Great question. And you know what? I was talking to the tech team about that, but I can tell you there's going to be great tutorials available. And we've got already investment teams that have a lot of knowledge about scalping and trading, more than I have, guys. And that group will be putting some stuff together to help you guys out. We've got professional traders that have been helping design actually the AI and help the AI. Think of the AI like a baby. It does get emotional when it gets successful trades. It does get emotional when it makes bad trades. And it's not that it makes bad trades, but the AI wants to win. So we do have a human aspect in it. So the AI can take advantage and learn from news and past mistakes. It's beautiful. Our AI is 7 months old right now. So as it grows, it's going to also be able to learn, and we'll be to provide tutorials based on those successes and failures going forward. So there's going to be a lot that's available to help you connect the bot, a lot that's available to help you pick what you want to trade. I'm not going to be one of those guys telling you what pairs to use or anything like that, but we will have people there that will be to assist you with that.
Okay, Dorian, that's perfect. Now, okay, looking at transparency with projects, we've been talking about this before, and we want the transparency to be the key to this project so that members understand everything, and, there's no hidden agendas or anything like that. So can we answer Pam's question in the chat box just before you go? I know you're busy. Can we squeeze one more in?
Yes, we can.
Okay, mate, thanks. So Pam said in the chat, can people also lose money with the bot, Dorian? We're always told trading is a risk, which it is, or will this AI bot be different? So this is a chance to be transparent so that all members understand everything about AI bots.
Okay, guys, losses are inevitable when you decide to trade. Risk is inevitable. You can't get away from risk, but you can monitor risk. So what the bot's designed to do is take calculated losses, where the calculated losses are small and the calculated gains are larger. That's what it's designed to do. It will take losses and learn from the losses. So think about it. When you set up your bot and you decide to start trading, it's going to have a maximum risk in the beginning of $500, meaning it's only going to trade no more than $500 at a time, cap right now. And 10% of that is going to be at risk on a trade. So if you were to lose on a trade, it could be a price of cigarettes or a price of going out to get some food, okay? But overall, over a 30-day period, there will be some losses, there will be some gains, but over a 30-day period, overall, the bot is averaging 6 to 10% a month when you capture in some of the losses, some of the gains, and the bot's learning on a realistic approach. 60 to 70% of the trades are gains. Those are the trades we pay for. And then the trades that were not, there were losses, they're free. And then at the end of the month, it's like there's a profit. So far, the bot's been averaging 6 to 10%, which consistently, and that's scalable. To kind of give you an idea what that means, $500, $1,200 at the end of the year. And you can say, that's no money. Guys, that's realistic numbers. That's what it is. Could it be more than that? Yes. Could it be less? Yes. But that are the numbers as of today.
Okay. I'm not going to admit to be a professional trader. I'm far from it. But as an amateur trader, let's put it that way, I'm going to add this one thing that is really, really important. There's so many fundamentals that you've got to consider when trading any market. It doesn't matter whether it's crypto, forex, etc. Yeah. All I can say is the AI bot can work at a huge speed over the human brain. So that all those things that you've got to consider when placing a trade, the bot can do that 100 times faster, 1,000 times faster. So that in itself has the perfect edge over human trading. Correct, Dorian?
That is correct, guys. And I'm no professional trader, but I know when I traded, I lost money, and usually when I lost it was because of emotions. It's like I would know the right trade, I'd have the numbers right, I have it ready to go, but my own emotion, my own anxiety would force me to sell too soon or buy too soon or sell too late. And the bot takes all of that out of it. You don't have to worry about the emotion. It's just gonna, when it's time to close it, it's going to close it. When it's time to buy, it's going to buy. And if it takes a loss, it's analyzing. It's analyzing everything at a level, at a speed that General Kev said that our brains cannot possibly keep up with. So it really is a plug play. It really is the kind of thing where you connect it, forget it, and collect your funds at the end of the month. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to CFC, collect, forget, connect, forget, and collect. That's what I'm going to do.
So he's forgot already.
Yeah.
Okay, Dorian, I must make this the last one because I'm busy, you're busy, and we must get off. But Winnie has posted a great question. I don't want to leave this because it's important. Okay, so quickly on with it. Winnie says, is there a minimum amount we will have to trade with?
The minimum amount is $10. Okay. Is it practical to trade with $10? No. But can you trade with as little as $10 in your Coinbase account? Yes. But I'm going to tell you, as a friend on this call, I may not know some of you, but I'm your friend. If the bot has to cover a $1 cost for a profitable trade, and you're trading with $10, and 10% of $10 is what? $1. So you would have to make 100% on that dollar just to get to even. Is that practical? And does that make mathematical sense? Or are you wanting the bot to be God? So if you're not impractical, I would tell you, if you want to really test it, start with 250 to 500 bucks. So you're not having a situation where the bot has to be absolutely perfect for it to work. But can you start with 10? Yeah, it's 10 bucks. You can see how many successful trades come out of $10, but some of your successful trades could be at 80 cents or 50 cents, but the trade still costs $1. So you're winning, but you're going backwards. At $250 to $500, you're kind of not in that position. And so I'm just being honest with you guys. We started to add a block in there to not let people do that. But then again, now we're telling people what to do, and we don't want to tell you what to do.
No, that's right. Okay. All right, Dorian, I think that's enough of the questions. What I will say is, if any members have any other questions, please join the Telegram community group, ask in there. There's normally somebody monitoring the group 24/7. So, we can answer any further questions in the group, Dorian, correct?
Yes, that is correct. We're going to have another call 2 days from now. What I'm going to do, so what is today? Friday. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, let's make it Monday. Monday, we're going to do another call. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some neat little graphs, some numbers put together, and I'll make sure somebody that's really good with numbers and doesn't get dizzy leads that call. And I'll kind of take the break on that call. And they will kind of break down how the affiliate can really be scalable for you guys and why it's important for you to start getting people to the Telegram group. We'll even have the Telegram group link that we'll provide, and we'll just provide a little more detail on that call. This call was more or less just like a quick say hello and the opportunity that we have before us. But General Kev, thanks for dialoguing with me. You're a great guy. Daniel, we will try to transcribe this in Italian, and my German friends, we will do the same thing in German. Is that good, mates? Daniel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your information, guys. This is a very beautiful product. We have a great product, and we can be the first to use it. This is very, very important. Dorian and me, we know these people. They are very serious people, and actually, we have to do this with the right people. I'm going to translate in Italian, Dorian.
Yes.
Ragazzi, questa è veramente un'opportunità pazzesca. Perché? Perché parliamo di un prodotto reale, non di una piattaforma dove acquistiamo delle membership e poi non si sa che fine fanno i nostri soldi e come arrivano i nostri guadagni. Qui abbiamo un'opportunità reale che è appunto un prodotto che fa trading basandosi sull'intelligenza artificiale. E questo è veramente importante perché, innanzitutto perché c'è la trasparenza, c'è un minimo di ingresso, come diceva Dorian, di $10, ma poi è controproducente perché pagando $1 di fee, considerando che fa il 10%, come stava dicendo lui, è inutile andare a operare con $10, però comunque non è proibitivo per nessuno perché provare con 30, 40, 50, $100 questo prodotto è una bellissima opportunità, ma la cosa più interessante è che noi possiamo essere i primi perché questo prodotto è stato fornito a noi in primis, quindi noi saremo i primi al mondo ad usufruire di questo prodotto importante e tutti voi potrete costruire la vostra community basandovi sui primi link che arriveranno. Quindi questa è sicuramente un'opportunità da non perdere. La cosa più importante è che c'è alla base un prodotto reale. Ok, bro, I'm done.
Thanks, bro.
The last thing, Dorian, when we will be able to get the first link?
We will have it on the 15th for the beta launch. Daniel, obviously you've got a lot to do with yours, so you're gonna. I'll get with you on a private note so we can get the Italians launched right. So you will they will have to go through you to get it. So we're gonna you will have it.
Ok,
You will have it to give
ok.
out.
Ok. Ok, ragazzi, ho chiesto quando avremo la possibilità di avere i primi link referral e Dorian mi ha risposto all'incirca il 15 maggio, quindi tra un paio di settimane. E niente, quando noi avremo i primi link inizieremo a distribuirli così che voi siate in grado di costruire la vostra community. Ok, bro.
Right, guys. Monday again, we'll try to break it down. We'll break down some numbers with some graphs. I'll try to get somebody to volunteer that's a little more numeric than I am. But thanks for being here. Thanks, General Kev. Thank you, Daniel, for everything, and everyone else.
Okay, Dorian, thanks very much. And thanks, Maori, for hosting this. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you everyone. Thank you guys. Thank you, Dorian.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao a tutti, anche per tutti quanti voi che siete collegati su YouTube. Come avete potuto ben capire, Dorian ci sta dando in anteprima delle informazioni in merito ad una nuova opportunità, un nuovo tool che tratta di trading con l'intelligenza artificiale. Quindi aspettatevi nei prossimi giorni dei video dedicati per il mercato italiano. Grazie davvero a tutti.